Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because today's story is one you absolutely don't want to miss. Just when we thought the Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo wedding couldn't get any more magical, Lee Min-ho shocked the entire world by revealing a secret he's been hiding for 3 years. That's right, a gift so personal, so emotional, that it's left fans speechless and social media in a frenzy. In today's video, we're diving deep into the heartfelt story behind that hidden gift, how it came to be, what it means to Song Hye Kyo, and why this moment is already being called the most beautiful confession in K-drama history. Trust us, this isn't just a love story. It's a story that will move you to tears. So make sure to stay till the very end. And if you feel the emotion, give us a thumbs up and share this with every hopeless romantic you know. Let's get into it. I've been hiding this for 3 years. Those were the words that stopped millions in their tracks. On what was already the most talked about wedding in recent memory, Lee Min-ho decided to pull the curtain back on a secret so personal, so emotional. It sent waves across the entire Asian entertainment industry. Just hours after exchanging vows with the ever-graceful Song Hye Kyo, the beloved Korean actor took to Instagram, not with a promotional message, not with a carefully edited photo shoot, but with raw emotion and a gift that no one saw coming. The world was already stunned that the two A-list celebrities, who had maintained silence despite years of dating rumors, finally tied the knot in a private yet breathtaking ceremony held on the scenic shores of Jeju Island. But what Lee Min-ho revealed after the ceremony sent fans, media outlets, and fellow celebrities into an emotional whirlwind. A video, a letter, a promise, posted just after midnight. The Instagram video began with a simple shot of Lee Min-ho standing in front of a piano in a dimly lit room, wearing the very suit he had worn during the wedding ceremony. The caption read, "This was for her, always for her. I've been preparing it for 3 years, waiting for the moment she'd finally be mine." What followed was a 5-minute piano composition, written, composed, and performed by Lee Min-ho himself. According to his own words, the piece was titled Hye Kyo, My Light. It was a hauntingly beautiful melody, soft yet powerful, echoing the same emotion that filled the air during their vows. As the video played, handwritten lyrics began to appear as if written across the screen by invisible hands. They weren't just words. They were memories, dreams, and tears translated into music. You were never just a co-star in my mind. You were the silence in my chaos, the calm in my storm, the story I wanted to live in. The confession broke the internet. Within an hour, the video hit 20 million views. Hashtags like hashtag Lee Min-ho gift, hashtag Hye Kyo My Light, and hashtag Min-hyo wedding began trending across multiple countries. Fans cried, laughed, and poured in their messages of love and admiration for the actor's deeply personal gesture. But the story behind the gift was even more heartwarming and heartbreaking than the post itself. Sources close to Lee Min-ho revealed that he began composing the song shortly after rumors first linked him to Song Hye Kyo 3 years ago. At that time, both had denied any romantic involvement. What fans didn't know was that their bond had quietly blossomed through late-night phone calls, accidental run-ins, and mutual comfort during career hardships. Lee Min-ho, a man often seen as composed and charismatic, had secretly been writing music as a way to process his growing feelings. And there was one detail that fans couldn't overlook. At the end of the video, Lee Min-ho placed a small box next to the piano, an old, worn-out music box. He opened it, revealing a miniature ballerina spinning to the same melody of Hye Kyo, My Light. It was a replica of the one song Hye Kyo's late grandmother used to keep on her bedside, as mentioned in an old 2012 interview. How did he know? In his caption, Lee Min-ho wrote, "She once mentioned it in passing 10 years ago. I never forgot." The depth of this gesture left everyone speechless. Fans weren't just witnessing a celebrity wedding. They were witnessing a love story written over years, quietly, intimately, away from cameras and flashing lights. A love that saw beyond scripts and scandals. A love built not on fantasy, but on the most human elements of connection. And while Song Hye Kyo has yet to publicly comment on the video, a fan-captured clip from the wedding ceremony showed her wiping tears as the song played. Her hands trembled slightly, and those near her claimed she whispered the words. He remembered, following the release, several celebrities shared their emotional reactions. Park Bo-gum commented, "This isn't just love. This is poetry." IU reposted the video with a caption that read, "I've always admired Min-ho as an actor, but today I admire him as a man." Even international artists chimed in. Japanese singer YUI wrote on Twitter, "True love, expressed in music. That's the kind of story we need in this world." As the hours passed, the global reaction only intensified. Wedding magazines began to analyze the symbolism behind the music. News anchors referred to the video as one of the most touching celebrity dedications of the decade. And fans started learning the melody on piano, posting their own covers in tribute. But perhaps the most moving part of this entire revelation wasn't just the song or the melody, or even the history behind it. It was what Lee Min-ho whispered at the very end of the video, before the screen faded to black. "I've loved you in silence. Now I get to love you out loud." As the hours passed, something rare began to unfold. Not just in the digital world, but in the hearts of people who had perhaps long grown skeptical of celebrity love. Fans who had never met Lee Min-ho or Song Hye Kyo felt like they were somehow part of the journey. Comments flooded social media with phrases like, "This gives me hope again," and "Love doesn't need to be loud to be real. It just needs to be true." And perhaps that's what made this revelation different. In a world where fame often masks vulnerability, Lee Min-ho stripped away the gloss and revealed a man who waited, who remembered, who created something timeless in silence, just for one person. The melody of Hye Kyo, "My Light," was soon transcribed by fans and reposted as sheet music. Music teachers started using it in lessons. TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts were flooded with thousands of versions, piano covers, violin renditions, even full orchestral interpretations. The world wasn't just watching this love story, they were playing it, living it, echoing it. At a press event days later, a reporter asked a close friend of Lee Min-ho how he managed to keep the song a secret all these years. The answer was as poetic as the song itself. Because some things aren't meant to be heard until the heart is ready to receive them. That statement went viral on its own. Meanwhile, fan forums lit up with touching discoveries. One eagle-eyed viewer noticed a scene in Lee Min-ho's 2022 drama where he briefly hummed a tune. It was a few notes from the same melody. Another pointed out that during a past interview, Song Hye Kyo had referred to someone who always made her feel seen, but wasn't ready yet. Could it have been a quiet confession, hidden in plain sight? Brands that had worked with the couple separately now rushed to offer joint ambassador deals. Major luxury houses like Cartier and Dior reportedly began planning campaigns featuring them as a couple. Netflix was rumored to have approached them with a dramatic romance script written specifically for real-life lovers, sparking fan dreams of a Min-hyo on-screen love story. But through all the attention, the headlines, and the global obsession, Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo remained grounded. The only thing they posted after the initial video was a simple photo, a silhouette of the two of them standing hand in hand, looking out toward the sea. The caption? "We were always walking toward this." For the first time in years, fans weren't debating whether a couple would last. They weren't questioning the publicity or analyzing press statements. They were just feeling, celebrating, hoping. In a time when love stories are often drowned out by noise and distraction, this moment between Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo felt like a return to something sacred. It reminded the world that the grandest gestures don't always come with paparazzi, and that the deepest promises are sometimes made in the quiet work of remembering someone's word from a decade ago. And maybe, just maybe, that's what true love really is. Not just flowers or diamonds or public declarations, but the patience to create something beautiful without ever knowing when, or even if, it would be received. Lee Min-ho's gift wasn't just a song. It was the soul of a love story, written in silence, delivered in music, and etched forever in the hearts of millions.